tunnels as Kraveni's been seen. He's got to be careful.
Holding LT, Cynics instantly loses his life. Kraveni gonna keep pushing forward, and this is getting really messy in tunnels. Down to just 2 members, Betera, HiGHLiGHTS, Invert. They're gonna be able to collect the bomb, sure, but very quickly gonna start to lose their to be a crazy round if HiGHLiGHTS wants to make a dent. I mean, we definitely saw some crazy stuff yesterday, but this is a bit of a tall order. Next, burning to a crisp, and this is gonna get real awkward as 3 players await them. Masval, as he recedes, he's at least baited 3 players out, but there's only a small...
So much damage has been inflicted, but they still find themselves at a man disadvantage. And as you say, 15 seconds on the clock to make a move. Bomb's going to come up, Cat. But if lauNX can delay in any way, then this gets real tricky. But he's got no support. And the press up from Cynics towards Long, that was really bizarre from FUT. They had the numbers, they had all the leverage with the time ticking away, but they made a bold call to stack up over towards B, and just felt like they left lauNX high and dry.
And Betera, by the skin of their teeth, be able to mark the scoreboard a little early.
So HG doesn't actually blow the whole smoke open. Second time asking, it will. It allows lauNX to draw first blood. Fair bit of damage onto Betera. Still looking for any kind of space. A lightning fast shot out of Symmetry.
And as the smoke starts to subside, they're quickly going to realize that there is death waiting for them. But no, it's Masval on the swing, and it's Vert to start opening up the site. This looks like a repeat of the previous round. Shadow betrays, but HiGHLiGHTS is still a little faster on the activate soon. And HiGHLiGHTS slowly inching forward, not stuck between 2 angles, prioritizes Demon, and Betera in 8th.
A little bit slower here. 40 seconds elapsed, and no action yet. Flashbang not going to blind lauNX, though. Wasn't playing full anti, but...
Here it comes, B-side on the menu. lauNX tries to spray through the flashbang, but Dukes has done all the lifting and then some. Triple found. Very nicely done by the individual there, and he even lives to tell the tale.
Need to stay strong, and he does. Locks in, finds himself a triple. Still going to be money for the buy. lauNX caught with his pants down. Smoke's not very good.
Comes B-side abandoned, actually. No, Zooks is going to stick around. At least put a chink in their armor before they can actually get this bomb down. Gravy. Symmetry needs to be tossing them soon. And as they start to second guess themselves, the flashbangs come in, but they will be all for naught. And Cynics even does.
9. Half by here from the CTs. Pistols. Symmetry's got a scout. Not anymore.
And through the smoke, this is going to be so tricky here, Josh. lauNX with the scout rifle. He's gotten the collab. That's 2 kills. I think he might have seen the second player as well. No, he's second guessing. Since that final player's in tunnels. No scopes. Good. HiGHLiGHTS. No, is this one of his signature plays? Misses the first shot. lauNX is pinned down. Easy to victimize with the Glock. And HiGHLiGHTS just doesn't have the time to get the bomb down. No, instead, they have very calculated reactionary plays, and this is one example of it. lauNX preemptively waiting on the angle, knows that he can't let them get past middle without at least delivering a quick blow. Dude sees him coming. Oh, that's good. That's at least 1. The problem is everyone else is stuck behind that CT smoke. Got a window of opportunity there where they can actually isolate the truck player. What a shot from Symmetry. And both players, after exposing themselves on the site itself, are going to back off. They've bought a little bit of time, but the 2v2 is still on.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
It all comes down to that first kill. And as soon as he gets it, HiGHLiGHTS' shoulders have a lot more weight on them, but he doesn't care. He handles the heat.
Like anyone that decides to transgress here will feel nothing but pain. Masval, first on the chopping block, swings out. Nothing that he can secure off of it. And that doesn't even give them a lot of clues because he only saw 1 player, Tenzi. sees him coming, and I feel like Betera are being a little overwhelmed from every single angle. The duels are coming to them. They got so used to the default that they couldn't see what FUT was about to establish. 7-5.
Hook their head out the window. Feel a bit of wind in their face. Oh, good stuff from Symmetry. Wow.
How overwhelming, and up close and personal is not a great idea for Height. How does he get away there? Unbelievable footwork to back into CT spawn. Tenzi's being an issue, and the dualies have come out around where they should have had all the marbles will go the way of Betera.
Round. Falls away on the right timing as lauNX starts to work his way up. That is a ridiculous shot.
The foot on the gas for B. Vert not spotted yet, and as they start clearing out card, that's when he's going to activate. Just needs to buy a little bit extra time so his teammates can start to be an issue. For Benny, quite low, a 3v3 that should slightly favor the CTs. This is anyone's round.
It really is, but certainly will favor that T half as this B site just so difficult to inch back into, especially now with that AWP on height. Krebeni's low, but it's not going to matter against the sniper. Works his way around, tries to go for the fast flick. That was the only way.
Inching out long, not really having any control anywhere else on the map. This has allowed Betera to start scaling up middle as well. And as soon as that information is present, trades are going to go 1-for-1. Masval, though, overstays his welcome for a second, which means that it's going to be on the shoulders of Tenzi to now be the difference maker on middle. Headshot found. Doesn't want to commit the same mistake as his comrades do.
Up onto the A site, but Betera have pushed all the way through mid. They're wrapping behind long, but they're making noise. That's the problem. But they've continued to shift the play close, but Demon doesn't overstay his welcome, doesn't stick around, just backs off. So try and go for the mid-B crunch. Tenzi draws first blood. lauNX gets in a little too deep and bites off more than he can shoot. But oh my god. He's hit him through the box. That is filthy.
Oh, I mean, you never want to be on the receiving end of that. Betera, though, still a reasonable shot at making this retake happen. But I think the most relevant piece here is going to be that long player, if he can quickly get activated, but I guess not. Eventually does. Masval, having found Krebeni, it's going to be a late attempt at a retake, especially with the LT player activating so damn late. Symmetry allows for the crossover. They're going to come in from short. Oh, 1v2 now. Masval, can he hold the nerve against two? Probably not. Doesn't have a whole lot of time to play out an elaborate game plan, and FUT.
Not on the CT side as well. On the T half, he could take that initiative. He could find the openings. He could clutch up rounds. We saw it out of him a couple of times, but on this defense, feels like part of the game plan for FUT is just avoiding it. He found one in the fadeaway in the last, so he's on 18 kills now, but prior to it, he'd been on 17 for a couple of rounds. He just hadn't been able to find impact. Aggression into the tunnels. Oh, this is the wrong move. Symmetry's on the angle. Shuts it out. There's only one on A here. I don't think they have time for this. This is wild. Krebeni's now walking long. He's going to have to
the 15 seconds isn't enough.
This is ridiculous.
The audio cue's not going to be there. They need to go help him. I mean,
what is happening?
What the hell am I watching?
Oh my god.
Dude, that is the most...
Zero, and Betera need to lock in.
Yeah, this game needs to be perfect from Betera. Masval is going to show us a little bit of that. 1 kill only. A little disappointing. I was propping it up to be a clean 2, but I guess not. Dude, the bomb's just too far kicked down. They don't even have a kit to try and negotiate it.
He has just found one. There's one on the floor in CT, so for a second that was still plausible, and I think that's part of the reason that they even stuck around. It's not going to happen on height. And falls on the rest. Top mid smoke's going to be blown open for Symmetry to draw first blood. It isn't onto the CT.
Middle 3 committed to Palace, and as the attention is drawn, as they start looking towards middle, those Palace players are gonna start to activate. Symmetry, 2 kills found, and Betera, it's a terrible start unless Masval and Vert can do some very heavy lifting.
A little bit. Krebeni and lauNX don't have huge amounts of cash, but they're building up the bank nicely. Great start. He's 6-2. He's consistently hitting opening shots. It's Krebeni this time to draw first blood instead.
Precedent that Betera has set so far in the tournament, in the public eye, it's no longer being closely followed as it once was. Symmetry, easy pickings, just so damn good on that AWP.
They get nothing out of this round. Might be a chance for a single kill out of the MP9 as he hears Krebeni stomping around. He does grab it, worried to go into the murder holes, thinking there's maybe another.
This could have been the outcome of Dust 2. This time as well, FUT.
Ooh.
Very successful at the start. Krebeni being able to find a kill, draw attention away from two further players to fight middle, which means that B site is completely under-defended. All of their resources
go hunting, but after this, you do start to expect them to be honest. They're encroaching on Mac.
later from FUT, where they give them an in so they can take a mile elsewhere on B. Allow them to feel like they're getting the small wins. Krebeni, opening frags have been
If you can draw Tenzi away, this should get a whole lot easier. Lovely shot out of Krebeni. That might actually pull the jungle rotation off. Messy. Wow, wow. It's so well coordinated.
I'm not even sure what they're supposed to do. Oh. Mastel has found a little gap in the defense. Maybe he can still do something. He has been the superstar of the team for the most part. But a 1v4 seems a bit too tall. The loss bonus has built up so much and the economy's gotten so bad that they can now just keep throwing weapons at the wall in hope something's going to transpire, but I've actually converted into a round. But this has got to feel rough.
Yeah.
This time, though.
And in pursuit of trying to contest mid and trading out for the 4v4, they've completely given up A. So it's a free plant for FUT. They get up no trouble. Symmetry's going to die to the molly, but return the favor with a HE. Krebeni's the snake in the grass on short. It's going to catch him from behind. Just when you think Betera have maybe got a bit of equity in a round because they trade out.
Oh, Zenix, Tenzi. Able to finally start manufacturing some kills. Stop just short of double digits. FUT aren't going to be able to make this as clean as they wanted to. Maybe still, actually. I mean, 2v3. No, what? How is this happening? Demon protects lauNX from top middle. They've walked all the way up. Does Vert expect this? At least one of the kills should be a freebie. That's a couple of shots in the back, but the bomb needs to be planted by Demon. Needs to get a fast track on thing. Decides to go forward and gets the kill before he even commits. There's no way. This would be such a punch to the gut. A team that has already been battered for 9 rounds will barely survive by the skin of their teeth. And Cynic.
Their timings were impeccable. I don't even think they lost a man on the entry. This time, they'll run it back again. Orp has to trade. Shotgun sniper with a no-scope delivers. The numbers
watch out for
the
Tenzi.
CTs. Ooh. Oh, God.
Yeah, he's going to pop his load a little too early, and they know exactly where he is. FUT. Slight disadvantage, I guess, but still very recoverable. Mastel's going to find the first. Symmetry does have HP. But
He's going to blow that smoke open. Krebeni's going to look for the timing to walk right through it. Tenzi going for the spams, giving up his position, and Krebeni can pop his head, no trouble. Flash into jungle. They've been given all of the room. This is looking reminiscent of one of the earlier rounds in the half from Betera where they just gave FUT too much cynics with the double on jungle. And they've got the numbers here to play for this, despite the fact that it's the final of the half. They'll be going for it anyway. Shots connect for Vert. And it leads all onto Jukes and Demon. Oh, nice shot.
Demon next to no chance. And Betera.
Now through underpass to go for an A split, but Krebeni's about to just walk up and get a free kill in mid. This is kind of chaotic.
Yeah, not a bad kill at all, and he's gonna get a head start on these connector duels as well. Dooley's starting to pop off, and you just got 10-0 remaining when the dust starts to settle. A comfortable round for the CT side, and this is a control of B apartments. Mid Molly is going to make things a bit tense for Tenzi. Benny's already found a kill. This is just that one round. But even that is going to be tainted with the fact that there's no money beyond this point.
Yeah, coming up empty-handed
Wow.
here means game over, surely. And when I say empty-handed, I mean it in every sense of the word, not just a round win. But no weapons saved, no kills found, really. There's a single there out of Asphalt. So used to. As he tiptoes into connector, he's going to be looking up towards short, doesn't expect Jukes in the corner, FUT onto any stage of the tournament, let alone the semi-finals. This has been a miserable performance out of Betera. And look at that, trying to boost into window, Krabeni catches the drop onto Tenzi. It's an instant
And he sees
trade.
3 players.
Yeah, he sees 3 players, and the information's instantly relayed. He says to Symmetry, they're trying to go for a window boost. They might do it again to get on the angle. And he does, catches out another. He'll go untraded.
Demon has
This
a good
is
timing.
brilliant. This is done.
Yep. I think we already know who the grand finalists are, folks. FUT 13-3.